Islam, rooted in the 7th century Arabian desert, has evolved into one of the world's largest religions. Originating from Mecca, the teachings of Islam spread across the globe, reaching millions in just a few decades. Initially, Prophet Muhammad received divine revelation to reform the Jahiliyyah society of Arabia. In subsequent years, he and his companions began to propagate and strengthen Islam in Medina, facilitating its expansion to other regions. Islam was not solely intended for the Arab people, but was also carried to various parts of the world, reflecting its universal values. Trade, marriage, and missionary activities played a crucial role in the spread of Islam. Today, according to the Pew Research Center, Islam is the fastest-growing religion globally. The Muslim population is projected to increase by 70%, from 1.8 billion in 2015 to 3 billion by 2050. Factors from demographics to the steadfast values of the religion contribute to the growth of Islam. Globally, Muslim women have more children on average than women from other religious groups, with Muslim women averaging 2.9 children compared to 2.2 for women from other religions. Additionally, Muslims are the youngest religious group, with an average age of 24 in 2015, 7 years younger than their non-Muslim counterparts. The majority of Muslims, being in their productive years and entering or already in their childbearing phase, combined with high birth rates, will continue to increase the global Muslim population. Pew Research Center's 2015 research showed that there were 1.8 billion Muslims worldwide, constituting 24% of the global population, making Islam the second largest religion in the world. Muslims are not only found in the Middle East and North Africa, where Islam emerged in the 7th century, but are spread across the globe, with only about 20% of the total Muslim population residing in that region. A majority of Muslims, or 62%, live in the Asia-Pacific region, including Indonesia, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, with Indonesia currently having the largest Muslim population. However, Pew Research Center projections indicate that India will surpass this with the largest Muslim population by 2050. While remaining a Hindu-majority country, India is expected to have over 300 million Muslims, according to Lipka. The Muslim population in Europe is also on the rise, projected to reach 10% of the total European population by 2050. Migration, although not significantly altering the global population, helps increase the Muslim population in certain areas, including North America and Europe, Lipka stated. The rapid growth of Islam is not without challenges, including the emergence of militant groups like ISIS, which have significantly impacted the global perception of Islam. Despite claiming to represent Islam, their actions often contradict the religion's fundamental principles. The majority of Muslims worldwide condemn these extremist acts, striving to distinguish the religion's peaceful teachings from the violence perpetrated by groups like ISIS. Recent Pew Research Center surveys show that most people in countries with significant Muslim populations view ISIS negatively. For example, nearly all respondents in Lebanon and 94% in Jordan, while in some countries, the majority of the population lacks an opinion on ISIS, including 62% of Muslims in Pakistan. Generally, the majority of Muslims contend that suicide bombings and other forms of violence against civilians in the name of Islam are rarely or never justified. The survey noted significant numbers, with 92% of respondents in Indonesia and 91% in Iraq sharing this view. However, in some countries, a minority believes that such violence can be justified under certain conditions, including 40% in the Palestinian territories, 39% in Afghanistan, 29% in Egypt, and 26% in Bangladesh. In many cases, concerns of countries with large Muslim populations about the threat of Islamic extremism align with those of Western countries and have been increasing over recent years, Lipka revealed. The Pew Research Center's survey on the implementation of Sharia law by Muslims in 39 countries showed varied results. The survey explored Muslims' desire for Sharia, a legal code based on the Quran and Hadith, to become the official law in their country. Responses to this question varied widely, Lipka said. A large majority in Afghanistan, 99%, and in Iraq, 91%, and Pakistan, 84%, support the implementation of Sharia as the official law. However, in some countries, especially in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, like Turkey, 12%, Kazakhstan, 10%, and Azerbaijan, 8%, only a small fraction of Muslims favor the implementation of Sharia law. Like any religious group, the beliefs and practices of Muslims vary depending on numerous factors, including the country in which they live. However, Muslims worldwide are almost universally united by their belief in one God and Prophet Muhammad and specific religious practices, such as fasting during Ramadan. Education about Islam and the dissemination of accurate information also play a vital role in the religion's growth. Many are attracted to Islam's emphasis on social justice, peace, and community, leading them to adopt the faith. The concepts of halal, permitted, and haram, forbidden, in Islam, covering various aspects of life including food, behavior, and financial transactions, are crucial. Halal signifies what is allowed, and haram what is prohibited, serving as a guide for Muslims in making daily decisions. The halal industry, encompassing food, cosmetics, financial products, and more, has grown into a significant global sector. This growth is fueled by increasing demand from both Muslim and non-Muslim consumers, who seek products meeting specific ethical and cleanliness standards. This shows how Islam has adapted to the modern world, while maintaining its core principles. Islam, with its rich history and traditions, continues to evolve in a changing global context. Its influence extends beyond spiritual and religious aspects, significantly contributing to global culture, economy, and politics. The demographic growth, diversity in religious practice, and response to contemporary challenges highlight the dynamism and resilience of Islam as a global religion. The importance of education and intercultural dialogue is increasingly evident in promoting a deeper understanding of Islam and reducing misconceptions. These efforts, along with the positive contributions of Muslims in various fields, can strengthen the bridge of understanding between Muslim and non-Muslim communities. Centered on values of peace, justice, and brotherhood, Islam continues to play a significant role in shaping the spiritual and social landscape of the world. By valuing tradition while embracing modernity, Muslims worldwide strive to apply their religious teachings in relevant and meaningful ways in the contemporary era. Thus, the narrative of Islam, which began in the Arabian desert over 14 centuries ago, continues to unfold, enriching the tapestry of human life with wisdom, diversity, and hope. As the fastest-growing religion in the world, Islam will continue to play a significant role in shaping the global future, promoting dialogue, tolerance, and broader understanding among humanity.